Welcome back. My name is Achilles. I am with Urban S Realty, and I'm bringing you the good, the bad, and everything in between about Las Vegas and its housing market. And please, if you get any value out of my content, subscribe, ring the little bell. That will be notified every week when I put out new content. And if you have any questions at all, shoot me a text, call me, email me. I'd be glad to help you out. You see, in today's market, you've got to be a savvy buyer to stand out from the crowd. And the first step you cannot skip is getting that all-important mortgage pre-approval letter. Why is a pre-approval so crucial, you ask? Well, sellers won't take you seriously without it. They want to know you're a serious buyer who can secure financing, especially when they have other offers with pre-approval letters in them. But don't worry, once you're pre-approved, you're good to go. Get that pre-approval letter ready, even before you find an agent you can work with. That's how important it is. Now picture this. You're madly in love with a house, right? That just listed and is on the market, but you don't have your pre-approval letter. You send in an offer, and yes, you can say in the offer, pre-approval letter will be coming in the next couple of days. Meanwhile, the seller has 3-4 other offers with pre-approval letters ready to go. What do you think he's going to do with your offer? That's right, it won't even be looked at. Don't let that happen to you. Get your pre-approval lined up, and you'll be ready to pounce on that home like a hungry lion on a mouse. I said it. It's corny, but that's how it goes. Lock in that interest rate, even if it might not be what you want it to be right now, because you can always refinance later. Now here's a little tip to avoid for the next pitfall. Don't be overly nitpicky about the home's cosmetics. Sure, you want it to look good and perfect. However, you also want to make sure you like the area it's in and the neighborhood. You don't want to end up loving your home by hating your neighborhood, because what are you going to do in 6 months from now? Move again? Check out the traffic flow. Make sure it's your kind of neighborhood. Make sure it's vibing with your lifestyle. At the end of the day, buying a home is a big deal, folks. It's not about just making memories and putting down roots. It's also about making one of the biggest financial investments of your life. So while you're getting all starry-eyed, don't forget to keep it practical. Set a budget and stick to it. Another thing to watch out for before your closing date is not being careless with your credit. Your mortgage lender is watching you like a hawk. He's checking your credit during pre-approval and before closing. They want to make sure your financial profile hasn't gone bonkers. So play it cool. Don't open up any new credit cards. Don't buy a fancy car. Don't go on a shopping spree. Just remember, you're in the home buying process and you want to keep your credit in tip-top shape, and you'll be just fine. Oh, and here's another little nugget for you. Save your pennies. You might be thinking, I need all my savings for my down payment. Well, my friends, you'll need a safety net too. You should aim for about 3 to 6 months of living expenses in an emergency fund, even after you close. Trust me, it's not worth living on the edge. Be smart and plan ahead. And speaking of money matters, let's not forget about those moving costs. Renting a truck, hiring movers, buying boxes, it all adds up. Plus, if you plan on doing any renovations or repairs before you move in, budget those too. So, my savvy buyers, keep these tips in mind and you'll be well on your way to making smart decisions and snagging the dream home without breaking the bank. As always, if you have any questions about relocating or moving within Las Vegas and are ready now or a year from now, call me, shoot me a text or an email. Let me help you relieve some of that stress you have. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell. That way you'll be notified for my next video. Until next time, happy house hunting.